What is up, guys? Today, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, today, guys, I am showing you some gameplay from back when the 4v4 event was still in the game. As you guys can see, I am on the 4v4 court with my squad. We are getting ready. We're about to try and get ourselves this win, guys. As you can see, I don't know why they made it where you can't see all four of the people's archetypes, because I can't see that guard in the corner's archetype, but I mean, hopefully that gets fixed in the next 4v4 event. But as you guys can see, we have got everything we need. We've got a playmaker, we got a shooter, we've got an offensive threat who can do both, and me who can get in the rebounds, play defense, and also shoot when I need to, guys. But as you can see, guys, we are getting ready 4v4. We're not really too accustomed to this because, you know, we're used to playing Park. 4v4, it feels a little bit more like an official game than it does Park, because like there's a bit more calls and stuff like that. As you can see, I was about to take that shot, but I stopped myself soon enough. And as you can see, Victor gets open for the shot. Unfortunately, he was off the dribble, so we could not knock that down. And now back on the fast break, and they get a free dunk. One thing I've noticed about 4v4 during the time I was playing it is that there are definitely a lot more fast breaks when you do 4v4, because I feel like it's so much easier to get out in transition. But I mean, that also worked to our advantage too sometimes, which you're gonna see. But guys, back to looking at this gameplay. As you can see, score is now 2-2. I don't know how that shot he made was just a 2 and not a 3, but we can't complain. It's still early in the game, so anything could happen. As you guys can see, throwing it up the court, crossover, hits Victor. I don't know why Victor didn't take that, but I mean, it's okay. We're gonna have to still try and find a way to score. As you can see, crossover, trying to back him down, trying to see what works and what doesn't. As you can see, Calvin goes to the paint, dishes it out to crossover, and once again, that is a 2, man. If he had backed up right there, we could have 5, but we do still have the lead, so we're not really complaining. We're back on defense, guys. As you can see, I picked up right there. Luckily, he didn't pass it to the center, so I didn't really have to pay for it. But unfortunately, they did still score, so I guess I did pay for it, guys. As you can see, bringing it up the court, I feel like creating space for yourself in 4v4 is somewhat more difficult, just because it's a lot more people on the court, so the court is a lot tighter. So getting space just seems a lot harder. But guys, that did not stop us from trying to get open and trying to nail our shots. As you can see, guys, we are in that paint. We're playing defense. We're making sure they don't get any free buckets. I left the paint to try and stay with my man, but I unfortunately paid for it because that guy had a free cut to the basket, and he was able to get to the paint without anyone there to stop him. As you can see, he tried to hit me in the corner, but that did not work out. Tries to hit crossover, and unfortunately that led to a turnover. That actually sucks, but it is still early. We're still in the game. All we need to do is play defense and we can get the lead back, guys. As you can see, he pulls that shot in the left corner and he knocked it down, guys. As you can see, Vic bringing it up the court, taking it all the way, hits crossover in the corner. I'm pretty sure our main source of offense this game was crossover, just because he's a sharp, so we wanted to get him open as much as possible. As you can just see, they found me on the elbow from the three-point line and hit it to me, and I knocked it down. Unfortunately, they came back with a 3 of their own, so we are right back in the exact same position, guys. 11-9, guys. Things are not looking too good right now. We are just not finding ways to get consistent stops on defense. As you can see, crossover down there, and finally it's actually a three-pointer, and when we need it most, because now we have a 1-point lead, guys. So all we need to do now is play the defense and make sure they don't get any 3, or better yet, do not get a bucket at all. As you guys can see, he's pulling from way deep, and that does not go down. Victor, it's Calvin on the fast break, and he takes that all the way, and now we have got a 3-point lead. So at least now we can breathe a little bit, but we do still need to play good because they are definitely still in the game. They can get back in the game just like that. As you guys can see, I'm trying to like balance the way I play defense by sticking to my man but also sticking in the paint. I have to try and find a balance. But as you guys can see, I'm doing pretty well so far. There's only 5 seconds on clock. He's trying to drive to the paint. I'm there, and it leads to an illegal screen, guys. 11-14, guys. As you can see, and it's our ball. So if you score right here, we have a chance to take a pretty good lead. And as you can see, he drives all the way. I don't know why he passed it out right there. He had a good layup. Unfortunately, he did not take it though. But it's all good. We have to get back on defense, and then hopefully we can get the rock back and have another opportunity like that. As you guys can see, like I said, man, I want to be able to stay in the paint but also stay on my man. It's hard to find a balance, but I think I'm doing a pretty good job. As you can see, he goes up with that. He misses, but gets his own rebound and makes that shot on me, man. That sucks. But guys, we just have to redeem ourselves. We have to come back down the court, and we have to try and make sure that this right here is a score. As you can see, he hits me in the corner. Obviously, I'm not going to take that. He was in my face. Victor, I don't know why he took that shot. He probably meant to pump fake because it was also a very early. It's not like he tried to time it or anything. But guys, as you can see, just like that, they have now got the lead back, guys. So now we definitely have to play smart. We got to play careful. And as you can see, that was the exact opposite of that, man. We give up a turnover. We give up a fast break. But as you can see, luckily I got a tip pass, so they had to reset their offense. Okay, guys, as you can see, the main thing we were watching out for right here was cuts to the basket, because we felt like since it's so crowded, it would be harder to just spot one person cutting. As you can see, they definitely tried to do that, but I was in the paint ready for it, so that was not able to work. As you can see, helping out on the screen, I'm tipping the pass, and as you can see, that's going to lead to a shot clock violation, guys. And that is what you call some clutch defense right there. Now we bring it up the court, and we have a fresh 24 seconds, so that's pretty good. We have a lot of time to work with. As you can see, hits crossover, and I don't know why he didn't pull that, but we kind of have to live with it now, guys. As you can see, Victor right there gives it to Calvin. Calvin, I don't know why he didn't take it all the way. I'm pulling that shot. I was open. Unfortunately, I cannot get it to go, guys. But as you can see, I'm trying to play paint defense, and it actually does end up working because he feeds right into me, guys. And as you can see, hits crossover. I don't know why he took that shot, but I guess it all paid off, man, because he did knock it down. Now we are up by 2 points, guys, 15-17. Now is when the defense is really important because, guys, they have a chance at coming back, and if they come back at this stage of the game, they could probably win the game. So we have to make sure that our defense is there and that we are doing a good job of making sure that we stay aware of them, guys. So our main goal right here was just no threes, and as you can see, we did that, and we didn't allow a basket either. As you can see, he hits Victor in the corner, and that is 15-20, guys. And there we go, guys. We have got a pretty good lead on the game now. All we need to do is just play some decent defense, and we are going to be able to finish this game off. As you guys can see, pulling up, and he bricks, but unfortunately I cannot get a rebound. As you can see, that other guy pulls up, and we definitely know they're going to try and force a three, so that's all we're trying to be aware of. Unfortunately, though, as you can see, for some reason I just cannot get a rebound for my life, man. And this guy pulls up again and finally knocks it down, guys. As you can see, I don't know why, but rebounding for me was so hard right there, man. That was actually insane. But 18-20, guys. Now this game is close. We got to end the game right now. We cannot afford to make another mistake, because then there is the possibility that we do lose this game. So we need to end it right now, guys. As you can see, gives it to Vic. And as you can see, guys, a backcourt violation. And that's what I mean by there being more calls in a 4v4 in a regular part game. You could take it back and like go down the court if you want to, maybe to ISO or something. But in a 4v4, once you come up past the half court mark, you have to stay past the half court mark, guys. Victor didn't know that, so I don't blame him for that. And I had just found that out too when I saw that call. But as you guys can see, we make up for it with some good defense. I'm throwing it up the court. He's throwing it to Calvin, and Calvin gets the dunk, and that is the game, guys. And as you can see, we won that game 22-18, guys. Definitely a pretty close game, man. It was definitely, you know, sometimes in the game where we had a chance of losing, but luckily in the end we were able to get ourselves the win, and we were able to keep up the good work on these 4v4 courts. But yeah, guys, man, I actually had some good fun on the 4v4 courts. There were times where it kind of got frustrating because like it's nothing like your regular park. But all in all, I would say it was pretty fun playing on these courts, guys. Let me know if you did it. Let me know what you thought of it if you did it, guys. As you can see, the double rep came in handy too, man, especially at All-Star 2, because All-Star 2 rep up is so difficult, man. Like, you go up by like 0.3 or 0.4% every game, and that is so annoying. You barely get any percent. I don't know how I'm gonna hit All-Star 3. But guys, yeah, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments, and I will see you guys on my next video.